We are so fortunate to have so many locally owned restaurants here in the Seattle area. That includes Luigi's Italian Eatery. It's a staple in Seattle's Pioneer Square neighborhood. That restaurant is putting together specials for Valentine's Day, including seasonal dishes and cocktails, too. Tyrah is down in the Arc Lounge with Chef Ben Williams. I hear we had a little bit of a power issue, but now the lights are back on, thankfully.
Yeah, Steve, we are back on track, and we are here with the folks from Luigi's Italian Eatery. Ben, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course, thank you for having us.
Absolutely, and you're making one of my favorite pasta dishes ever today.
Yeah.
But before we get into what that is, can you first just start by telling us about your father, Luigi, and his passion for food? I know you were telling me he moved to Seattle in the 70s, and things just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, he moved in the 70s and worked at many different Italian restaurants around the city. And then in 1989, he opened up his first restaurant with a partner, and it was Al Boccolino. It was right at the end of Yesler and First Avenue, and eventually opened up, I think, 4 or 5 other places, and became deemed by the mayor at the time, Seattle's Little Italy.
Such a cool backstory. Yeah, having a little Italy here in Seattle, and I know it's not deemed that anymore, but still a special part.
Yes, very much so.
The city's history.
He was very iconic in the Pioneer Square community. And he's very well missed as well.
Very well missed, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that story and his legacy with us. And you're a part of that legacy, obviously, as a chef. And what has this experience been like for you?
It's been awesome. I started cooking myself at a different restaurant, and then once I moved on from there, I went and worked with Luigi and my mom for a handful of years, and then kind of went back and out and did my own thing. And once the pandemic hit, I kind of came back to like help us get through, and we opened up our new spot down a little bit further down First Avenue.
What was that process like, kind of coming out of the pandemic and helping everyone get back on track?
It was definitely, it was a very scary time, especially for restaurants. It's, you never, especially during it, you don't know where things are going or what the future looks like. And so it's like, are people even going to come back? You know what I mean? But you have to have like just a little bit of faith that like things will get back to some kind of normalcy.
Yeah. Gotta have faith, gotta be optimistic, and you all are back on track, years removed from COVID-19, thankfully.
Yes.
You all are offering some great Valentine's Day specials this week.
We are.
What is on the menu?
So we're doing a multi-course meal. We're doing one of a little side of pasta with our spicy vodka sauce, and for the entree, we're doing a steak polenta, or New York steak with polenta and some red wine rosemary mushrooms and a balsamic glaze. And then we're still working out the dessert, but we're gonna do a special dessert as well.
Oh my goodness, a surprise dessert.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like. And previously, we were talking about some of your favorite dishes at Luigi's.
Yeah.
Can you share just one with our viewers?
Yeah, well, honestly, one of our favorites and what I think we do is the best is what we're gonna cook, which is our carbonara. We cook it pretty traditionally, not with any cream, anything, more of like just the straight traditional way of making it with pancetta, bacon, or not bacon, eggs, Parmesan, and that's about it. But it's delicious.
I'm so excited, and the ingredients in front of me are looking really fresh. I can't wait to see it all come together. What do you hope people take away from their experience at Luigi's?
A sense of like, for me, and I think for most Italians, I think eating is like it's like where you come together and like where you really like kind of connect with who you're with and everyone around you. So, I mean, that's like kind of the experience we want to bring to people, is like bringing people together, having a good plate of food, like having good conversation, good drink.
It's so special. It really is.
Yeah.
And I know during our 9 o'clock hour, we're going to learn a lot more about some of your other offerings at Luigi's, including the cooking classes and the way, big groups, family and friends can all come together and enjoy. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
And Steve, I'm excited to taste some of this carbonara with you a little later this hour. Hey, no egg shortage here in the Arc Lounge.
I like that. So,
Yeah.
all right, looking forward to doing some taste testing with you later
Likewise.
this hour. I wish, buddy, you could smell the Arc Lounge right now because it just smells delicious.
It does.
Ben
Divine.
with Luigi's is here once again. What are you cooking up here? This smells really good.
So this is our carbonara, and it's just right at the end. So we just crisped up all the pancetta and getting into the bowl with our egg and cheese and a little bit of chili flakes as well.
All
And
the
then
good
all
things.
the leftover heat kind of cooks the egg while you mix it in with the egg.
And this is bacon that we have there, right? Is that
Pancetta,
right? Pancetta, sorry,
which
okay.
is just a little different than
just
bacon.
a little bit different than bacon. Look at that.
Smells divine.
And the sauce with the herbs.
Yeah, and it makes it nice and
Ooh,
creamy.
Look at that nice close-up shot.
Wouldn't you want that for Valentine's Day?
And for it being so early, it is like the breakfast pasta. It's bacon and eggs, basically.
Now,
So
for those of you just joining us, Luigi's Italian Eatery is located in Seattle's Pioneer Square neighborhood, and there's actually a way you can learn how to make dishes just like this one. You all offer cooking classes?
we do. We offer cooking classes. We also do a great cocktail class, and then we also do a couple different things to get people together and eat food. We do our Italian table where you can come in and have like a family dinner that we create the menu for you. And you just tell us what you do and don't like, any allergies, and we base everything around that and make a great meal for everyone to come together.
You guys come up with a menu just like that.
Yeah.
Can we learn so we can learn to make something just like this?
Absolutely.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then describe what these two things are.
So we have our house-made meatballs with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top, and then our tiramisu as well.
Well, I have no allergies, and I like everything.
So do I.
I want to take a bite. Can I do that now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Here.
I'm like, ooh, let's dig in.
Ladies first.
Thank you. Okay, I'll taste some of that carbonara first.
I'm assuming, obviously Valentine's Day has to be a very busy time on the kitchen end of things,
Yeah.
but it's probably cool to see all these people that are just so in love coming in and just enjoying wonderful Italian food, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to see, people getting together and making sure that they
so
connect with
messy.
each other.
Yeah, absolutely love that. It's been a joy having you
So
here
good.
today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Delicious food. I'm going to taste this as we go to commercial here.
My mouth is full.
We'll see you tomorrow.